Hey Caser, welcome back to Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery. Well, I am very surprised that we're getting yet another chapter so soon. That would make it back to back chapters. So we've gotten chapters 3 weeks in a row, which is pretty much unheard of nowadays anyway. Which leads me to believe we're probably getting a lot moving into October, November, and December. But anyway, I'm really excited about this particular chapter because you can see there, we're going to St. Mungo's. I had no idea what St. Mungo's actually was. Someone was kind enough in the last chapter to leave a comment. Thank you, you know who you are if you're watching this video. I want to see what this thing is going to look like, this place. I'm so excited. Alright, we see it. Let me go back for a second though. St. Mungo's? Maybe it's at the very end? It's at the very end, alright. Fantastic. The Good Cup. There's me. Whoa, you're a tall fella. Is that Victor? Kinda has the jacket. Skelligro. Imagine if I make that my thumbnail. Patient room, hospital ward, alchemy room. Wow, this is a really large place, which, I mean, it's a hospital, it should be. Here we go. It's time to check ourselves in. All my friends are here. That's also a great surprise. Blimey, look at this place. There's so much to see. I agree. St. Mungo's Hospital for the Magical Maladies and Injuries is quite impressive. Did you see the Dittany leaves on the wall? Dittany is using all kinds of potions. They're beautiful, and it's even better being a part of the school project with friends. Only other reason to be here would be if we were sick, so I suppose this is better. I must admit, I am confused why you're here for the school project, Jay. Professor Dumbledore thinks this will keep me out of trouble. I'm fairly certain trouble finds you everywhere, Jay. Do you like my jacket, by the way? How it changes color? Says you. Doesn't need to be so loud. Aren't you excited about being a St. Mungo's, Talbot? I am. Although, it does remind me of my mother. She was a healer here. You don't look particularly excited, mate. I'll leave Talbot alone. Not everybody expresses emotions in the same way. Besides, I want to know how Casey feels about being here. I'm excited. I'm not sure. I'm excited! I'm excited to be at St. Mungo's. Being here is an excellent opportunity to learn about healers. I agree. I think being a healer could be my calling. You know how much I love healing people. St. Mungo's brews a lot of their own healing potions. You'd be good at that, Penny. I know! That's the part I'm most excited about. I'll have to study up on more healing potions to prepare. Maybe I should start carrying Dittany around with me. It is so wonderful to see you here, my little lambs. Welcome to St. Mungo's Hospital for Magical Maladies and Injuries. My name is Miriam Strout, and I'll be your supervisor while you're here. The healing arts are complex and vital to the wizarding world, but I'll be here helping you along. For your school project, you'll be learning about the foundation of healing and what it means to be a healer. It's nice to meet you, Madame Strout. Thank you for inviting us to St. Mungo's. I'm looking forward to learning from you, Madame Strout. And I'm looking forward to not having to be in attention. I see. You must be Mr. Kim. Professor Dumbledore has told me all about you. I am sure a little hard work will help you see the beauty of this healing establishment. Now, as for the rest of you, let me give you a brief history of St. Mungo's before your first assignment. I am totally on board, man. So, if you've made it this far in the video, what do you think of St. Mungo's? Oh, that's a great pie, by the way. Whoopsie! My recording stopped, and then when I went to record again, I forgot to actually press record. But now we're here, and we're going to be going to the alchemy room for our first assignment. The alchemy room? What are we going to be doing there? You'll understand when we get there. Come on, my little lambs, we haven't a moment to waste. Everyone has to start somewhere, so let's go to your first assignment. Does that mean that we're going to not be called little lambs after we get more experience? We'll be upgraded to like a sheep? So once again, we're going to be able to see a brand new area, which I'm always excited about. Ooh, I like that alchemy area. I like all the colors with like the purple and everything. That's really nice. Welcome to the alchemy room. This is where we brew all of our healing potions. Whoa, how do you get them? They're so high. We also study the magical properties of substances, which helps us to synthesize cures. I see. I always thought alchemy was more concerned with turning metal into gold. Alchemy is actually quite linked to the potion making. Professor Snape has quite a few books on it. The alchemy done in this room is mostly to study the composition, structure, and magical properties of plants. And by learning those things, you can better determine how to care for your patients, right? Exactly so. It is important to remember that potions are a tool to be used in the healing process. Still, some of the materials in here could be useful to turning things into gold, which could be very useful in Nocturne Alley. The alchemy room is strictly for medical purposes, Mr. Kim. Now, as for your first assignment at St. MUNGO'S, we're ready for anything, Miriam Strout. Just let us know what you want us to do. Your first task is to organize the potions cabinet. Oh. Something to say about organizing the potions cabinet, Mr. Casey? I thought we would brew potions. Organizing the cabinet will be fun. Hey, like she said before, you gotta start somewhere. No, Madame Strout, I think organizing the potion cabinet will be fun. I don't know if fun is the word I would use. Boring, perhaps? Just like detention with Professor Snape. Don't be rude, Jay. Aren't you excited to see what kind of potions are here? I know I am. Yeah, everyone has to start somewhere. If you do well here, you may have the opportunity to complete harder tasks. Knowledge of a potions is important if you're going to be reaching for them. Seriously? This is no different than standing in front of the kitchens or being forced to do this with Snape. By becoming familiar with the tools at hand, you'll build a solid foundation for your future here at St. MUNGO'S. Organizing potions shouldn't be too difficult. Come on everyone, let's organize this potions cabinet. I mean, it's kind of common sense, Mr. J. You can't just jump into doing potions if you don't know what they are. You need the knowledge. You need the knowledge. So while that is percolating, and I'm doing that 8-hour quest, it just dawned on me. I haven't looked to find where the energy is. The new energy, because this is a new area, and it's permanent, there's gotta be an energy area thingy that you could tap. I was talking about a pie before, is it the pie? Nope. Gotta be something. There could be that kite, or the person floating maybe? Nope. Maybe it's a tall guy? Nope. Maybe it's a statue? Nope. Maybe it's this little compartment down below. Hey! There it is! There they go. And now they're sweeping. Or, yeah, they're sweeping. I see a mop bucket, so I got confused there. So that's what it is. Back to the 8-hour quest. Dittany, dried nettles, and a whole bunch of plants. And I got a chocolate thingy. And the blood replenishing potion goes here. Fantastic! I think we've organized the entire cabinet. Our first assignment is complete. I'm not sure you can be so excited about such a simple task. All we do is organize some bottles. It wasn't that hard. It may not have been hard, but that doesn't make it any less important. Miss Hayward is right. Every task at St. Mungo's, no matter how small, is equally important. If you want to do well while you're here, you all have to work on your bedside manner. I've worked on my bedside manner a bit. I just got done helping Madame Pomfrey with the doxy infestation. I even worked at the bedside of some of the bitten students helping with their injuries. There was also that time I helped her in my second year and she taught me Episky. Isn't bedside manner just about not yelling at your patients? I think it's more about making your patients feel comfortable. And what do you believe is most important when it comes to bedside manner, Mr. KC? Not yelling at patients, making your patients comfortable. What is absolutely? What is this? What kind of options are these? It's clearly yelling at patients. I have to agree with Penny. Bedside manner is about making your patients comfortable. Not everyone feels comfortable in hospitals, so it is important that they feel welcome. Exactly. Patients deserve comfort, especially when they're feeling ill or injured. Making sure your patients are comfortable is part of bedside manner, yes. I'm so glad you agree with me. Oh, there's a huge but coming, isn't there? It's good to know we're on the right track, Madame Strout. But what has any of that have to do with working in a hospital and being a healer? Patience, Mr. Kim, it is important for you to have an understanding of what we are doing here. Now that you are more familiar with the alchemy room and its content, it is time for your next assignment. Each of you will be working with a newly admitted patient to St. Mungo's. Oh, how exciting! We'll be working on a bedside manner then. Precisely, you'll be practicing with your new patients. This next assignment will give you an idea of the different kinds of patients that healers work with. Part of the foundation of healing is making your patients feel better. Alright then, that's exactly what we're going to do. If I want to learn about healing at St. Mungo's, then I'll start by helping my first patient. If I can do that, then I'll understand more about the work of a healer and healing magic for my school project. But I'm going to have to wait. Yes, I am. I've got this down to a science. Wait, is that the right thing to say? Science? Well, either way, I knew it was coming. Alright, so let's check out our patient. And of course, what is the area going to look like? All I hear is a cat. Maybe it's a cat. Hello? My name is KC, and you are... Hagrid? Hagrid!
Oh.
Oh, what? Hello, KC. I didn't expect to see you here. I'm here as part of a school assignment to explore careers in the Wizarding World. Madame Strout assigned me here to work on my bedside manners with a patient. But, what are you doing here?
Oh.
Well, I might have got myself into a bit of trouble with some creatures in the Forbidden Forest. I'll need to know which creatures, Hagrid. I can't exactly help you feel better if I don't know.
No.
You see, the thing is, I've got an acromantula bite. An acromantula bite? How did you manage that, Hagrid? I thought you and the acromantulas were getting along. Well, I'll tell you the story, but you gotta keep it between us.
Oh.
Let's see. Suppose I should start from the beginning. I can't believe it's Hagrid. That's a shocker. One of the baby acromantulas bit me on my finger? Must be pretty serious still if it was just a little bite on the finger. Let me make sure I have this right. You were in the Forbidden Forest talking to the acromantulas when one of the younger ones bit you? And you're here because you didn't want anyone at Hogwarts to learn about your 8-legged friends. I thought it would be better to come here for treatment.
No.
I have to admit, I was a little bit nervous. I'm not the biggest fan of hospitals. They're kind of scary and a far cry from my homey cottage. Don't worry, Hagrid. My current assignment here is to help my patient feel better.
Ha!
I'm just glad you're here, Casey. It's nice to see a familiar face. It's nice to see you too, Hagrid. Is there anything else I can do for you? I want to make sure your stay here is comfortable.
Oh.
Well, there is one thing.
Ha!
A pumpkin pasty would make me feel better. They remind me of home.
Huh?
What do you think about pumpkin pasties, Casey? I love pumpkin pasties. They're not my favorites. I let you all in a little bit of a secret. I'm not really the biggest fan of pumpkin. I don't really like pumpkin pie, although if you add it with ice cream, it's good. I don't really like those pumpkin spice lattes, even though they're just popping up now. I don't know why I was whispering. They're not that horrible, I guess, but they're not definitely my favorite choice either. I have to admit, Hagrid, that pumpkin pasties aren't my favorite.
Oh.
Well, I suppose everyone is entitled to their own opinion. I believe there was a tea cutout in the lobby. Perhaps I can find you a pumpkin pasty there.
No.
Oh, now that's just silly, Casey. I feel bad for making you go through all that trouble. That's what I'm here for, Hagrid. I'm supposed to be learning about the foundation of healing. And one of the first steps towards that is helping my patient feel better. The fact that you're a friend just makes this even more important to me. I'm going to make sure your stay here at St. Mungo's is as comfortable as possible.
Ha!
Thanks, Casey. I really appreciate it. I'm not going to give up until I find you a pumpkin pasty. I can't let my first patient down. Find a pumpkin pasty. I keep wanting to say pastry. Is that the same thing? Look who it is! Casey is here to save us from the lobby. Hello, how are your patients doing? My patient is unconscious. Thought I might as well grab something to eat. Nothing I can really do to make him feel better if he's sleeping. I'm picking out a treat for my patient. I think it will make her feel better. I want to make sure my patient is comfortable during her stay here. Oh, I'm also here to grab a treat for my patient. Actually, you'll never guess who my patient is. Mundungus Fletcher? Last I heard, he was involved in some risky business. No, it's not him. My patient is Hagrid. Apparently he got mixed up in some spiders. I'm assuming you don't mean regular spiders. I made his acromantulas deflect his question. Let's just keep this secret between me and Hagrid. Who cares if it's a regular spider or not? Hagrid's hurt and he's my patient. I need to help him make it feel better. Alright, keep your secrets then. What matters is that Hagrid is here to receive proper care. Precisely. He's my first patient and I can't let him or Miriam Strout down. Hagrid mentioned that a pumpkin pasty would make him feel at home, so I intend to find one. Since we're not at the healer stage yet, the best thing I can do for now is help Hagrid feel better. And since it's Hagrid, that means food. Alright, let me add it. Excuse me, sir. Yes, how can I help you? Do you have any pumpkin pasties left? My patient wants one. I'm afraid I just gave out a last pumpkin pasty. Blimey, but that's what Hagrid needs to feel comfortable during his stay at St. Mungo's. He's my patient and my friend. I can't let him down. You seem quite dedicated to your patient. That'll do you well here at St. Mungo's. Thank you, but I'm afraid I'll be failing my patient if I can't get him a pumpkin pasty. You could try bartering for a pumpkin pasty. I barter with my clients in Nocturne Alley all the time. That might work, if I had something to barter with. Since I don't, perhaps I could just convince the person who took the last pumpkin pasty to give it to me. Sorry to bother you again, sir, but could you tell me who took the last pumpkin pasty? Well, since you seem so dedicated to helping your patient, I can tell you about who took it. I wonder if it's two people I know. It's a distinct possibility. The person who took the last pumpkin pasty had a handlebar mustache and told jokes. I think I have a good idea who that could be, but who do you think it is? Bilton Domes? Cecil Lee? Aberforth Dumbledore? That's a tricky question. It must be Bilton Bilms. He had a mustache and tells jokes all the time. That's what I was thinking. His mustache is quite impressive. Alright, then the person who took the last pumpkin pasty must be Bilton Bilms. The healer said I could find him in the hospital ward, so that's where we're gonna go next. And I had to get back to my patient. The treat I picked out should make her feel better. I'll go with you, Casey. I've got to see what Bilton did that landed him in St. Mungo's. I can check on your patient for you, Jay. That'll be aces. Thank you, JR. Come on, Jay. Let's go get that last pumpkin pasty from Built-in Domes. I've got to make sure that Hagrid's visit to St. Mungo's is as comfortable as possible. I get what I'm trying to do, but I'm pretty sure Hagrid wouldn't mind if they ran out. I think all that he cares about is just having a familiar face, so as long as I'm by his side, that's all that's going to really matter. But I guess he thinks a treat is better than my actual company. Or maybe I think that. So what is this hospital ward going to look like? Is it going to look similar to the one at Hogwarts? With all the beds lined up in the row? Or is it going to be different? It is in a row, but a much, much larger room, and I think the beds are on the other side as well. And it is in fact good old Built-in Bilms. Mr. Bilms, you have a teacup stuck to your nose. Not just any teacup, a nose-biting teacup. I thought nose-biting teacups were supposed to eventually let go of your nose. They are. Strange that this one hasn't. It seems I received a defective shipment. Thankfully, I tested all my products before putting them on the shelf. I must have come up with hundreds of reasons why you were here, Belton, but this was not one of them. I can't say I'm disappointed, though. This is the right laugh. Jay! I do hope you didn't come here just to laugh at me. Actually, why are you two here, you never did explain. To make you feel better, for a laugh, for an entirely different reason. Couldn't we have the first option, to make him feel better? He seems like he needs it. But I want sweet, sweet points. Actually, we're here for an entirely different reason, Mr. Bilms. Although, I have to admit, seeing you with a teacup stuck to your nose is quite hilarious. But that's not why we're here. Oh goodness, this seems serious. What can I do for you? Well, it has to do with the pumpkin pasty you got from the tea cart in the lobby. There it is. Ah yes, it was the very last one, you know. Unfortunately, having this teacup stuck to my nose has really affected my sense of taste. That would explain the mess of half-eaten treats. I'm sorry to hear that, Mr. Bilms.
No.
It is simply tragic. I can't even find comfort in my sweets. Well, if that's the case, then do you think I could have your pumpkin pasty? It's for Hagrid. Oh dear, what is Hagrid doing here? Is he alright? He had an encounter with a creature in the Forbidden Forest. And I'm helping him to feel more comfortable here, as part of my school project at St. Mungo's. I see what you're saying, Casey, but... this pumpkin pasty will be my treat for when I get this teacup off my nose.
Yeah.
And I've been saving it, since it is one of my favorite treats. I understand, Mr. Bilms, but this is really important to Hagrid, and I want to do a good job here at St. Mungo's. Perhaps we should talk about it. I'm sure we can come to some sort of agreement. Let's see just what these attributes are. Please don't be higher than what I've got. I've been working so hard to get these up higher. Ah, thank you. Okay, so he doesn't want to give up his pasty. Will Hagrid enjoy this pasty? Probably not. I think he'll like it just fine. He'll enjoy it very much. Bottom line. Can't you get a different pasty? Pumpkin is Hagrid's favorite. I suppose I could. No, I can't. It honestly doesn't matter what I choose because I'm gonna get this pretty easy. But I'll go with the correct answer. Many turns remaining, and it's going to be complete. There we go. Fantastic.
Yeah.
You're right. Hagrid does deserve this pumpkin pasty. Make sure it gets to him right away. Thank you so much, Mr. Bilms. And Hagrid will really appreciate it too. Good on you for getting that pumpkin pastry for Hagrid, Casey. Maybe you do have a knack for this. Not sure I do, though. A good start might be checking on your patient, Jay. Perhaps you're right. This whole experience has me reconsidering things. Uh-oh, is that Jay Keem starting to care? Let's not go that far. I'm not about to turn into Penny. Enough about me. You should get that pumpkin pasty to Hagrid. You're right. The whole point of us being here is to learn the foundation of healing and help our patients. And now that I have this pumpkin pasty, hopefully I can do just that by making Hagrid feel at home. Yeah, but we're probably gonna have to wait again. See? Well, it's now time to give Hagrid his pumpkin pasty, which he would eat in literally one bite. What I had to go through, you better like it. Hello, Penny. What are you doing here? I heard from Chiara that Hagrid was here, and I just had to come and check on him.
Ha!
Penny was just telling me about her time at St. Mungo's so far. Oh, are you joining St. Mungo's, Penny? It's amazing here. I like being able to help people. It's nice to focus on healing and helping people rather than chasing dark witches and wizards.
Huh?
Wouldn't you agree, Casey, or do you prefer chasing dark witches and wizards? I prefer helping and healing. Chasing dark witches and wizards, they're both important. They definitely are both important. I think they're both important, Penny. Both have to do with helping others. Healing is directly helping a person. However, keeping dangerous people off the streets indirectly helps. That's an excellent point, Casey. I should have known you'd have such a wise answer.
Ha ha ha!
What did you expect? Casey is one of the most knowledgeable people at Hogwarts.
Ha!
I think that no matter what path you take, you both will do just fine. Oh, that reminds me.
Yeah!
Well, Albie, you got me a pumpkin pasty. Just like you asked, Hagrid. Brilliant job, Casey. Hagrid was telling me how excited he was to get his hands on a pumpkin pasty. And that was the assignment. Make your patient feel comfortable. Well, go on, Hagrid. Take a bite. What did I say? Oh no, what's wrong, Hagrid? Has it gone stale? Too sweet? Too sour? I'm sorry,
No.
It's alright, Casey. This is actually one of the best pumpkin pasties I've ever had. Then, what's wrong, Hagrid? Why are you so upset? You can tell us, Hagrid. We won't judge you, and we'll do our best to help. Penny's right. We're here to listen as students, helping in the hospital, and as your friends. Well, he clearly was having some kind of, I guess, flashback or nostalgic feeling or something, where it just made him really sad. When I took a bite of the old pumpkin pasty, all I could think about was how Fang is all alone while I'm here. I'm so sorry, Hagrid. I know how important Fang is to you. Fang's not hurt, is he?
No.
He's not hurt. I'm just worried about him. Fang was there when I got bit by the spider.
No.
I came here so quickly that I didn't even tell Fang that I'd be alright. So, you're worried that Fang is all by himself and worried about you?
No.
I just can't bear it. Maybe I should go back and check on him. You can't leave until the healers say you're okay. You're dealing with a very serious bite, Hagrid.
No.
But I can't just put myself before my creatures, especially not Fang. Well, maybe Penny and I can do something about it. I think I got an idea. I need you to promise me that you won't leave St. Mungo's out until I come back.
Oh.
I suppose I'll stay, but only if you come back soon and explain. Don't worry, Hagrid, we promise we will. Come on, Penny, let me talk to you for a moment.
Huh?
You really think we can do something to help, Casey? I have an idea, but it's a little strange. If it's an idea that'll make Hagrid feel better, then it's worth hearing. That's the whole reason we're here. And I want to impress Miriam Strout. Tell me what your idea is. Hagrid obviously misses Fang, and we want to make sure that he feels at home during his stay. So my idea is that we bring Fang to St. Mungo's. That's a brilliant idea, Casey. Bringing Fang is sure to help cheer Hagrid up. It'll also keep him in the hospital as long as he needs to heal. I'm glad you think so, Penny. Operation Reunite Fang and Hagrid is a go. couldn't they just, have somebody check on Fang to make sure that he's okay? And then you could go back to Hagrid and be like, hey, this person, such and such, is taking care of Fang. It's all good. It seems like a really big hassle, but if it's going to give A+ marks, I guess, and Miriam Strout likes it, then I guess I gotta do it. So yeah, this is St. Mungo's Hospital. I really, really like it. It's a brand new area, still a whole lot of things we've got to do to explore. You've obviously seen the new secret area where you tap for the energy, and it also seems like we're getting 6 parts recently in chapters instead of the normal 5. We'll see just how many assignments we're going to be doing at St. Mungo's before we obviously go back to the Ministry of Magic, and of course there's the stuff with Marula and R. There is so much still to do, and I got the feeling we're just getting started. So let me know down below what you thought of St. Mungo's and this chapter, which was chapter 19, and I will see you with more Move Forward in Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye everybody.